The WWE are currently unsure as to the identity of the next NXT champion. This is, of course, when it comes to NXT In Your House, which will feature Karrion Kross defending against Johnny Gargano, Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, and Pete Dunne. I almost forgot. The British guy, Pete Dunne. With all the current changes being overseen by Nick Khan, further releases expected, including of NXT talent, and NXT call-ups being planned, including an ongoing investigation, basically of high-level WWE officials and main roster officials who are coming down to NXT to scout. The WWE's main roster creative are directly involved with NXT booking for the first time in a long time when it comes to the winner of the WWE Championship match at NXT In Your House. With so many potential winners, they can essentially have their pick of people, release people, and still have a match and a feud going on afterwards. Karrion Kross, obviously they are not sure about, and Triple H has very little say about who on his roster is going to be taken away from him. Because of this, NXT management simply isn't sure at this time who is going to come out of that show as the champion. There are obviously a number of potential contenders, but right now, the favourite going into the show was Karrion Kross by far, but a late change in booking became necessary due to the presentation of the Khan list. And winners and losers will likely depend on who is called up to the main roster by Bruce Pritchard and John Laurinitis. They already were planning to make this change, however, the list has changed things. The booking is being directly influenced. Now, this makes it very difficult for me to organise any sort of prediction, but it's okay. We're still going to do a watch party of the event, where I will be joined by our very own Ed Fry. So for NXT In Your House, we're planning to start maybe a half hour, maybe an hour early to do a preview and a bit of a kickoff show before NXT In Your House. We'll do a live watch along right here on the show. Myself and Ed will be right here streaming with you guys, and you guys will of course be able to ask questions and react in the same way. Oliver, I'm saying that as regards a call-up. Karrion Kross is very strongly rumoured to be being called up, same with Finn Balor, and I think Karrion Kross is very likely to be called up. A lot of people very, very hot on this guy and really thinks he's going to make a massive difference going forwards. But yes, thank you for giving me the opportunity to clarify that. When this essentially gets cut up into YouTube videos, I want to make sure there's no confusion whatsoever. Ed says, yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Ed and I have done an NXT watch along before. We didn't advertise it. We just wanted to see how it went. And honestly, it was a hell of a lot of fun. That 2 hours absolutely flew. Oliver Gomez says, I was going to say he's WWE's dream guy. I would have said the same about Braun Strowman, to be fair. Neil said Aleister Black then, but he's kind of not.